Remember magical moments from Studio Ghibli films. With the release of the trailer for Earwig and the Witch, Studio Ghibli is entering a new era of animation. How the 3D CG model will fare, we yet to see. But until then, we're taking the opportunity to look back on other magical moments from the studio's history. Here's just a handful of moments we remember fondly from Ghibli films. Be sure to tell us about some of your favorites too. About the city from Hall's Moving Castle. Earwig and the Witch was based on the novel by Deanna Wynne Jones, who was spent in the original Hall's Moving Castle. Studio Ghibli brought the Hall to life in 2004. And while there were many differences between the book and the film, it was a magical reimagining. Early on, we see just how magical is the game going to be as a wizard hall goes skipping over rooftops with chronic goddess Sophie. The moment is lighthearted and also represents a pre-Ghibli Miyazaki work. Halls like step over the village rooftops bear some resemblance to look at the third's more frantic leaves across Casa Torres and look at the Casa Cagliostro, balls from Castle in the Sky. Next, a Studio Ghibli moment that's both magical and meme-worthy. Towards the end of the Castle in the Sky, heroes Pasu and Shita join hands and recite their incantation that will trigger a powerful spell of balls. If you've seen the film, you know what happens next. If you haven't, it's worth your time to find out. The moment is a memorable that is nearly broken social media more than one. There were annual airings in the film. Fans took it to Twitter and other platforms to type out balls. This being said, in previous years, Twitter has had to show up servers in anticipation of the ball singing. It's become less shaking in recent years, but there's still a heck of an activity spike. The golden film of the seagull of the Valley of the Wind. Sometimes all you need is a still frame from a Studio Ghibli film and to remember a magical moment. The edit in the seagull of the Valley of the Wind is much the same. If you don't know how the movable context for this glowing moment, again, we'll let you find out on your own. So as to say, everything leading up to this moment is intense and emotionally driven. The story culminates in this shot, a surprisingly internal one, but also one completely at home in the Ghibli beast. What are your favorite Studio Ghibli moments?